What do a cowry shell, a stamped gold coin, and a line of computer code have in common? Each marks a leap in the evolution of money. Money is more than economics, it's the architecture of trust that lets strangers trade, save, and build societies. From barter to digital tokens, the story of money is the story of human cooperation and belief. We'll trace this journey, from the struggles of barter to commodity money to coins to paper, and finally to digital currencies. Each step required a leap of faith. A collective agreement that transformed objects and symbols into powerful tools. This is the story of how trust, not metal or paper, built the world's greatest invention: money. Imagine a world before money. You make arrows but need grain. The farmer wants a pot, not arrows. Barter is a puzzle of mismatched needs. This is the double coincidence of wants. Trade only works if both parties want what the other offers. Barter made trade slow, wealth hard to store, and value difficult to measure or divide. Transporting goods for trade was exhausting, limiting economic growth and specialization. Societies needed a breakthrough, a universal intermediary everyone would accept. Gradually, communities discovered certain goods, durable, portable, and widely desired, could serve as money. People accepted these not for their own use, but because they knew others would too. This was the dawn of money, a tool that unlocked the potential of human exchange. Early money was commodity money, objects with real value like salt, grain, or cowry shells. Salt preserved food and was so valuable Roman soldiers were paid with it. Our word salary comes from this. Cowry shells, durable and hard to fake, became currency across Africa and Asia. Livestock and grain also served as money, their value rooted in utility and social agreement. The leap was psychological. People accepted these items not just for use but as symbols of value. Yet commodity money had flaws. Grain spoiled, cattle weren't divisible, and shells could flood the market. The world needed something better, money that was durable, portable, divisible, and standardized. Enters the coin. In Lydia, around the 7th century BCE, the first coins were stamped from precious metals and marked by the state. The stamp guaranteed weight and purity, turning metal into trusted currency. Coins made trade faster and more secure, no more weighing or testing at every transaction. Rulers realized minting coins gave them power. They could finance armies and spread their image across empires. The Greeks and Romans perfected coinage, using it for both commerce and propaganda. Trust shifted from the metal's value to the authority behind the stamp. Money became a political tool, its value underwritten by the state. This set the stage for the next leap, money backed not by metal, but by promise. The invention of paper money was about to change everything. In China, the shortage of metal led to the world's first paper money, notes backed by government promise, not physical value. Merchants used flying money to claim coins elsewhere, then official paper currency emerged, trusted by decree. Europe's banks followed, issuing paper receipts for gold deposits, IOUs that soon circulated as money. Goldsmiths realized they could issue more notes than gold held, birthing fractional reserve banking. Banks like the Bank of England issued notes convertible to gold, making commerce more efficient. Trust now rested in institutions, not just rulers. For centuries, paper stood in for metal, until the next transformation, money backed by belief alone. The stage was set for the age of fiat. The gold standard tied paper money to a fixed amount of gold, promising stability and discipline. Exchange rates were fixed, making global trade predictable. But the gold anchor became a cage. Governments couldn't expand money supply in crises. Wars and depressions forced countries to abandon gold, ending with the US breaking the link in 1971. Money became fiat, valuable by government decree, not by metal. Its worth now depended on trust in the issuing authority. Money had become pure abstraction, backed only by collective belief. The journey from gold to fiat was complete, but another revolution was already underway. Money was going digital. As fiat money took hold, computers quietly transformed money into digital data, entries in bank ledgers, not coins or notes. Most money today exists only as numbers on screens, moving at the speed of light. Digitalization made finance global and instant, but still relied on trusted intermediaries, banks and payment processors. In 2008, Bitcoin proposed a new model digital money without central authority, powered by blockchain. Blockchain is a public, decentralized ledger. Transactions are verified by the network. not a bank. For the first time, digital value could be exchanged peer-to-peer, like handing over a coin. Cryptocurrencies and decentralized finance challenge old ideas of money and trust. The boundaries of currency are being redrawn by code, not kings. Through every era, money's true value comes from shared belief, not the material it's made from. Money is a social contract, a network of trust that grows as more people accept it. Trust has shifted from personal relationships to useful commodities to state authority to institutions and now to code. When trust breaks, money fails, no matter the form. Decentralized currencies propose trust in systems, not rulers. The future of money will be shaped by what we choose to believe in next. The story of money is the story of our collective imagination, and the trust that binds us all. Subscribe to Knowledge Odyssey for more interesting videos.